Lexie Hull is somebody who plays the game at an extremely high level. She plays extremely hard.
Hardworking. She's a hard worker.
Hard worker.
I mean, she's always going to be one of those people that's going to be tough on both sides of the ball.
She can defend. She can make open threes. She's going to play very hard for you no matter when she gets in the game.
Welcome to Hoops Talk Central, the home for all things WNBA, where we celebrate the athletes who inspire us and bring you the stories that matter most. What happens when you combine the grit of a fighter with the brilliance of a leader? You get a story like Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull's. From the college hardwood to the bright lights of the WNBA, these two have shown us what it means to lift each other up. Today, we're diving into their heartwarming journey. How Caitlin Clark helped Lexie Hull transform from a fringe rotation player to a core member of the Indiana Fever. Their story isn't just about basketball. It's about friendship, belief, and never giving up. And if you love stories like this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Hoops Talk Central. Your support helps us bring you more incredible WNBA content and celebrate the athletes who inspire us all. Buckle up, because this is a story that will inspire you to dream big. Caitlin Clark, a true game changer whose name has become synonymous with rewriting expectations and redefining the game. At Iowa, she wasn't just a player, she was a phenomenon. With her incredible range and court vision, she rewrote record books and left fans in awe. So when the Indiana Fever drafted her number one, the expectations were sky high. But what people didn't expect was how her arrival would spark something truly special, a bond with Lexie Hull that would change both of their careers. Now let's talk about Lexie Hull. Known for her hustle, defense, and grit at Stanford, she was no stranger to hard work. But the WNBA is a whole different game. In her rookie season with the Fever in 2022, she struggled to find her rhythm, averaging just 3.8 points, 1.5 rebounds, and 0.7 assists per game. Adapting to the league's pace and physicality was tough. Yet, if there's one thing Lexie doesn't do, it's quit. Her rookie season was a challenge, but it was also a lesson. She was learning how to adapt, how to compete at this new level, and how to find her voice on a team filled with talent. That's where Caitlin comes in, not just as a teammate, but as a catalyst for Lexie's growth. When Caitlin joined the Fever, Lexie admits she felt a bit starstruck. You see her pulling up from the logo on TV, and suddenly she's your teammate. Lexie shared, but Caitlin's warmth and enthusiasm quickly put her at ease. During their first practice, Caitlin said, "We're all here to grow together." And that set the tone for a partnership that would blossom into something truly special. Caitlin once said about Lexie, "Lexie works harder than almost anyone I've been around. From day one, I could tell we'd push each other to be better. Her dedication is contagious." In practices, they were inseparable. Caitlin's leadership pushed Lexie to explore her potential, while Lexie's resilience inspired Caitlin to lead with empathy. Whether they were running extra drills or breaking down game film, they have one goal: make each other better. What really stood out was the trust they built. Caitlin's belief in Lexie helped her shake off doubts, while Lexie's grit reminded Caitlin why it's important to uplift those around you. Together, they weren't just teammates, they became the backbone of the Fever's emerging culture. Caitlin wasn't just a star player, she became a mentor. She saw Lexie's potential and made it her mission to bring it out. Whether it was refining shooting mechanics or boosting her confidence after a tough game, Caitlin's support was hands-on and heartfelt. One game-changing moment came during a mid-season slump. Lexie was frustrated, feeling like she wasn't contributing enough. Caitlin pulled her aside and said, "You've put in the work. Trust it. We all believe in you." And just like that, Lexie's mindset shifted. And the results? Over the final 10 games of the 2024 season, Lexie Hull averaged 8.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game. She shot an impressive 50% from the field, 47% from three, and 78% from the free throw line. Her career-high 22 points against the Seattle Storm wasn't just a highlight, it was proof of how far she come. Caitlin led by example. She pushed Lexie to take risks, attack the basket, and play with the confidence of someone who belongs. Lexie later said, "Having someone like Caitlin believe in me made all the difference." What made this transformation even more inspiring wasn't just the stats. It was Lexie's attitude. She played with a fearlessness that wasn't there before, and Caitlin's influence was the spark that lit that fire. Off the court, their friendship grew just as strong. From post-game dinners to mini-golf showdowns, Caitlin and Lexie became inseparable. Their bond wasn't just fun, it was the glue that held the team together. Lexie once said in an interview, "Caitlin just gets it. She's someone I can lean on, not just for basketball advice, but for life in general. That kind of connection is rare." Caitlin's infectious energy paired perfectly with Lexie's determined focus. Teammates started calling them the heartbeat of the team. Two players who inspired everyone around them. Their connection wasn't just heartwarming, it was transformative. And the best part, that connection off the court translated directly onto it. Their chemistry became a defining feature of the Fever's gameplay. Fans could feel the shift, and the team's energy was undeniable. Caitlin and Lexie's partnership didn't just impact each other, it transformed the entire team on and off the court. Their relentless work ethic wasn't just a routine, it was an attitude that became contagious. The Fever, long struggling to find an identity, suddenly had two players who embodied exactly what it meant to persevere and excel. Practices became high-intensity showdowns where Caitlin and Lexie set the bar. Their passion for improvement wasn't about personal glory, it was about elevating the team as a whole. Their shared determination created a ripple effect, inspiring even the most reserved players to push harder and aim higher. Caitlin's offensive brilliance acted as a compass for the team, showing what fearlessness looked like on the court. Meanwhile, Lexie's defensive tenacity reminded everyone that grit and heart are just as valuable as points on the scoreboard. Together, their influence wasn't just a spark, it was a blazing fire that reignited the Fever's competitive spirit. The Fever's climb from rebuilding mode to a competitive team wasn't just about stats, it was about heart. Caitlin and Lexie exemplified what it meant to believe in something bigger than yourself. Their bond turned the locker room into a sanctuary of trust and purpose, where every teammate felt they belonged and could achieve greatness together. Transformation isn't just about winning, it's about laying a foundation for success that inspires confidence, resilience, and unity. The impact of Caitlin and Lexie's bond goes beyond the court. It's about inspiring the next generation of dreamers and doers. When young fans see their friendship and determination, they don't just see talented athletes. They see role models who show what's possible with hard work, teamwork, and belief in others. Caitlin and Lexie embody the idea that success isn't achieved in isolation. It's a shared journey, one that flourishes when you lift those around you. Whether it's a young girl practicing three-pointers in her driveway, dreaming of becoming the next Caitlin Clark, or a kid diving for a loose ball, channeling Lexie Hull's tenacity, the duo's influence extends far and wide. Their story is a powerful reminder that basketball and life becomes richer when we work together, support each other, and celebrate the collective victories. Together, Caitlin and Lexie are shaping not just the Fever's future, but the future of the game itself. What do you think? Can the Caitlin Clark-Lexie Hull duo bring the Indiana Fever back to prominence? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Hoops Talk Central to support the channel, to check out other videos for more WNBA stories. Let's keep celebrating the incredible journeys of these amazing athletes.